Y'all, I'm not usually in the business of promoting the previous episodes from the series, but the one we did last night was probably the best episode we've done so far, just in terms of quality, excitement of the game, the craziness of the upset. It was all good. And the biggest lesson is that art imitates life. Because last night, Vanderbilt beat Alabama just like they did in real life, took all of their territory, and now there's these three teams right in the center of the country that are all going to do battle at some point. And it might happen today. We'll see. Vanderbilt's only one win away from getting their fifth victory in an extra life, but they don't have a lot of good options of who they can beat in order to get that extra life. We'll see if they can get there. We're at 24 teams right now. We are getting down to 23 today. So let's shuffle this wheel right here. And let's get going. On episode 111 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is Baylor. Baylor will play once again. They've got a territory in Texas. It's a pretty big one. And they really only have two realistic options, as well as a tiny little bit of Houston. They've got Missouri to the north and the east. You've got Vanderbilt to the southeast. I don't even know if it's possible to hit them. A little bit of Houston, Texas directly south, and then Missouri to the west once again. So it's probably Missouri, but who knows? We've seen crazier things happen. Let's spin this wheel and find out where Baylor's going. That's going to be southwest. And if we go from the center of the logo and go down, that's going to be Texas. So we are going to Austin once again. Texas is going to have to play their third game, and this time against an actual Big 12 opponent. Or a former Big 12 opponent. So let's get it set up. I love how I mentioned the Michigan thing last episode, and we've had two straight episodes where they have not played. It's kind of funny. We've got Texas over on this side. 93 overall with 92 offense and 92 defense. And on the other side, one of the last two remaining teams of the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. But we saw a crazy upset last episode. We might see another one today. We're going to go standard uniforms for Texas. And then let's make a fun choice for Baylor. Got their away uniform is fun. The home uniform is this all green look. Their alternate, I believe, is yellow. Second alternate is this gray look. That could be a fun uniform to do. Who'd they play when they were when they faced? Oh, I think it was green. Home option is green and yellow. I think we're gonna go with this. I think it's a fun look in this battle with Texas. So let's get it going. We're gonna set a noon kickoff. And let's roll. Until last year, Texas was a mainstay in the Big 12, especially in the Big 12 championship. They had a couple of lean years. There's Bevo getting ready to run out in the field. And Baylor was one of their central opponents. They would have many an epic battle to decide who was the best team in the state of Texas. Baylor had a couple good years in the beginning of the college football playoff era. They've fallen off after a bunch of very bad and horrible investigations into some really, really terrible allegations of misconduct. But they're here. They're playing in the top 24, and they're going up against one of our three remaining quarterfinalists in the real-life college football playoff. So we'll see if Texas can replicate their real-life success against a team that they should be favored against, the Baylor Bears. Baylor has not had a good season this year. There goes the kick return out past the 20-yard line. That's a good return for Texas. They are the home team once again. They beat Texas A&M and Texas State to get here. And now they got a third battle against a Texas foe. This time it's Baylor. Baylor beat Oklahoma State in their one and only game so far. Here's Quinn Ewers. Faking the handoff. Throwing deep. That's going to be caught wide open, number 8. Taking the catch, that's Amari Nieblak. Taking the catch for the Longhorns. And getting a first down for Texas. Actually, Baylor had a decent season this year. 8-4 overall, 6-3 in conference. Not good enough for the playoff, but good enough for a respectable record in a new and volatile Big 12. Ewers throws short. That's going to be caught by number 85. That's Gunnar Helm, one of the best players in this Texas offense, bringing up 2nd and 3 now for Texas. Nice simple throw. Those tight end hook routes always seem to be open. Baylor's going to have to find a way to stop that and the rest of Texas' offense if they want a decent shot against their new SEC rival. Ewers, all the time in the world, throws, intermediate, caught. Once again, it's Gunnar Helm, and once again, with a Texas first down, they are in business up to the 33. Texas has 4 national championships. They're looking to get their 5th this year. They're going to be facing Arizona State in a very crucial game on New Year's Day. That should be a very fun matchup. I'll probably do a game during halftime of one of the blowouts. There's going to be a blowout on Wednesday. Who are we kidding? Jaden Blue carries that up for about 4 yards, making it 2nd and 6. Yeah, the Alabama-Vanderbilt game was a truly one-of-a-kind performance. First time in 110 episodes that both teams have scored 40 points. It was double overtime, back and forth, crazy offense. Really fun game. I highly recommend watching it. Ewers fakes the handoff, throws deep. Does he have a touchdown? He does! Matthew Golden catches it in the end zone, and Texas strikes first. In this epic battle in Austin. Golden just got past his man. Ewers floated a perfect pass right to the back of the end zone where only Golden could get it. Makes the catch, gets 1 foot in bounds. And Texas takes an early 7-0 lead. Here comes the extra point from Burt Auburn, their starting kicker. Let's see if he can convert here. Snap, hold, kick is good. 5 plays, 78 yards. It looked incredibly easy. Let's take a look at the Baylor game that they played earlier. It was a defensive battle. Kind of surprising for the Big 12, but Baylor held Oklahoma State just 7 points. They limited Ollie Gordon, their best player. He wasn't really much of a factor. And they had a good run game with Bryson Washington, who carried a option pass 73 yards to the house. We'll see if he can get involved in the same way against a very talented Texas defense, including Jahdae Barron, who had a huge interception return against the Texas State Bobcats. Here's 1st and 10 for Baylor. The fake handoff, they're going to throw deep. That's going to be caught. That's Hal Presley going deep for the first down up to the 35-yard line. It's a good opening play for Baylor. A good throw from Sawyer Robertson, who's trying to legitimize his own presence in this tournament. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for Baylor. Robertson hands off. It's going to be Bryson Washington only picking up 4 yards there, with a decent carry on 1st and 10. But really, Texas is going to be able to do whatever they want on offense, so Baylor just has to keep pace in the same way that Vanderbilt did against Alabama in the last episode. It's really their only option here. I don't think their defense can match up to their offense. Robertson takes the handoff, wants to go deep, has a man there, and that is a drop. Number 1 tried to make the catch, Michael Trigg, but it was forced out of his hand by a couple of Texas defenders. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Robertson in the shotgun. He waits. He's going to roll out. He lost the ball, and it's recovered by Texas. And that is going to be 1st down right next to the red zone for the Longhorns. A horrible 3rd down play. Trey Moore is the main guy who got there and forced the ball loose. I think he might have recovered the fumble as well. Let's take a look at this replay and see what happened. His burst pass flew right in, forced the fumble, and then made a very dynamic recovery there. to make it 1st and 10 for Texas right outside the red zone. Let's see if they can convert quickly here. They hand off to Blue. Blue gets a block to the 20. Jukes back inside and gets a 1st down all the way up to the 13-yard line. And Texas wants to make quick work of this Big 12 team. Part of the reason why they left the Big 12 was to have much more difficult opponents every single week. And the money. It's most of the money. But, you know, they had outgrown the Big 12. They had outgrown teams like Baylor and Houston and TCU and all these guys. Ewers sends Golden in motion. He waits. Throws short to Gunnar Helm. And he'll pick up 2 yards to make it 2nd and 8. Quinn Ewers so far 76 yards passing. He's probably going to get way more than that once this game is done. But something tells me we're not going to see the entire game today. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Texas here in their beautiful stadium that fits almost 100,000 fans. So another run to Blue. Blue to the 10. And he's taken down after a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 7 for Texas. It's such a big stadium, you know? Most different entrances, the concessions, the food has to be incredible there. Both in the stadium and outside the tailgates. It's got to be excellent. 3rd and 5. Ewers sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Is under pressure, and he is going to be sacked. Number 16 and 2 get in there for Baylor. Number 2 of neither. Matt Jones is the main guy who made that sack. And then Kendrick Simpkins, the free safety, was also involved in the blitz. And Baylor will get a defensive stop here. Let's see if Bird Auburn can convert on the field goal to make it 10-0 Texas here. It's going to be a 31-yard field goal attempt for Auburn. Snap, hold, kick is good. And Texas takes a 10-0 lead after forcing a fumble on Baylor. And now it's going to be up to the Bears to have a competent offensive drive going the other way. No turnovers, no bad incompletions, no sacks. Just get positive yardage every single play and try and build something. At least get a field goal in this drive to keep this game somewhat close. Here comes the ensuing kickoff for Texas, giving it right back to Baylor. And that kick return will only come out to the 16-yard line, and here comes Sawyer Robertson. Had a bad fumble on the last drive, and he's got to just rebuild his reputation here. The touch pass, or push pass to number 6, tries to bully his way forward, but only picks up 3. That was number 6, Ashton Hawkins, making the catch for the Baylor Bears. It's going to be 2nd and 7 here for Baylor as they look to try and push back and get some better field position here. 2nd and 7 from the 19 for Baylor. Sawyer Robertson in the shotgun. He is going to take the snap, hand it off to Washington, and Washington cannot get much. It'll be 3rd and 7. Trey Moore with another big defensive play. He's your early defensive MVP here. Probably going to hold if the score remains the same. 3rd and 7 now for the Longhorns. Robertson in the shotgun. He drops back, throws deep. That's going to be caught. That's Michael Trigg making a big-time catch, and Baylor's in business. Sawyer Robertson threads the needle against the tough Texas defense and gets their first major 3rd down conversion of the day. And Andrew Makuba was just out of position there. So we 1st down for Baylor. They bring their offensive line up in a no-huddle situation. And they'll keep the same formation here. Robertson hands off to Washington. Tries to get into the middle, but it's a great tackle by number 16, I think, Michael Taff. That'll be 2nd and 7 for Baylor. That was probably the last play of the first quarter here. Texas has controlled everything so far. Let's see if Baylor can get one more play off here. 4, 3, 2, 1, no. That's the end of the first quarter. And we'll jump straight to the second. Texas up 10-0. They're looking to make a defensive stop here and take this thing to Super Sim early on. Robertson throws short. It's going to be caught by number 34, Josh Cameron, but he's tackled short of the first down. It'll be a high-pressure 3rd and 1 for the Baylor offense. Let's see what David Aranda and the Baylor coaching staff can draw up here on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback power. They pitch it to Washington, and Washington is taken down in the backfield. Makuba makes up for his earlier mistake on 3rd down. They run the same pitch glitch that got them a touchdown against Oklahoma State, but it does not work this time. Texas makes the stop. And the question is, does Baylor go for a long 57-yard field goal here? They will not. They'll punt it away. It'll be Palmer Williams punting it away for Baylor. And there it goes. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for Texas. Ewers to Blue. Blue tries to get the outside edge. He does. The 75, 30, 35, 40. Breaks a tackle all the way up to the 46-yard line. A 26-yard gain for Jaden Blue. His best run of the day, possibly his best run of Imperialism so far. And Texas looking to waste no time here on their 3rd possession. Great edge blocking by the receivers. That is what springs. It's truly what springs runners on those long runs, is wide receiver blocking. They're going to switch up the formation here. Ewers sends Golden outside. Hands off to Blue again, and Blue is shut down for only a 1-yard gain. It's a good tackle for Baylor. Try and limit this run game and force Quinn Ewers to beat them over the top, which he's more than capable of doing, but certainly the more difficult option. 2nd and 9 for Texas. Ewers throws outside to Matthew Golden, and Golden's going to be taken down after a short 5-yard pickup. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now for Texas. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Longhorns. Ewers in the shotgun. He drops back, throws short. Gunnar Helm gets the 1st down. Just barely. It's a good tackle by Corey Gordon Jr., but it's not enough to stop the 1st down from happening. Texas once again in business. Looking to finish the job against the Baylor Bears. They have 41 more yards to go. If they go up 17, that's an instant Super Sim, and we will finish this game out. Number 0 goes in motion. Instead, they go with the quick pass outside to number 0. It's DeAndre Moore Jr. making the catch. Picking up 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4. Let's see how Texas plays this one. We've got Isaiah Bond and Matthew Golden outside to the left. There's in 26 outside. They throw the quick pass to it. It's Wisner. Wisner to the 30, to the 25-20. And he's taken down at the 16-yard line. A very good play for Quintrevion Wisner. I don't think the CPU in this game knows how good Wisner is, or how much he's rescued Texas's running game, because Blue is still the starter. But Wisner makes his impact there, picking up 19 yards for a Texas 1st down in the red zone. Baylor's defense made a huge stop the last time Texas was here. Let's see if they can replicate that. It's a fake to Blue, and Ewers is dropped in the backfield. Devin Bobby, the free safety, hurtling in and making the stop. He was the defensive MVP in Baylor's 1st game against Oklahoma State. He had 1 tackle for loss, an interception, and a pass breakup. And he gets a sack there. All he's missing now is a forced fumble and a recovery to kind of complete the gamut. So it's 2nd and 17. Texas suddenly in trouble here. Ewers fakes the handoff under pressure again. Throws short to number 8. And he's going to pick up about 11 yards there. It's a good play for the tight end, Amari Neblack, making his second catch of the game. It'll be 3rd and 6 here for Texas. This is the play that can send it to Super Sim and finish out this stream quite quickly. Let's see if they can convert. Ewers throws short. That's going to be caught by Golden. It is a first down, but it's short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2 for Texas. Golden gets stuck underneath that defender for a second. The band's happy. The fans are happy. That is the 2-minute timeout. And we'll see if Texas can send us a Super Sim on this first play of the 2-minute drill. They get lined up at the 1.5-yard line. Ewers in the shotgun with Jaden Blue next to him. Baylor only rushes 4. Ewers throws to the end zone. Touchdown. That was easy. Amari Neblack makes the catch and falls into the end zone. Texas is going to go to Super Sim. Just gonna jump to the end of the quarter. That's halftime. Baylor does get a touchdown. That's the end of the third. So let's go one play at a time and see if they can make it closer. And they will. All right, so we're going to jump back into the game here. All right, we're just going to play the kick return for Texas. And then it's going to go back into regular sim because Baylor scored 10 unanswered points to make this a one-possession game with 5:39 to go. Trying to juke outside, couldn't quite do it. So Texas takes over here, up by 7. Baylor's gotten their mojo back. Ewers motions outside. Hands it off to Blue. Blue is taken down in the backfield. It's a big-time play for number 2, Matt Jones, with the tackle for loss. And Baylor is suddenly on the verge of tying this ballgame. It's going to come down to how Texas responds here. They've been shut out so far in the second half. You got press coverage on the outside and on the bottom of your screen. Ewers fakes it, runs it himself, but only picks up a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and 8. Not sure why he chose to run that. Why you don't even have a pass play called in that scenario. It's a crucial 3rd down for this Baylor defense. Can they make the stop and potentially force the upset on the road in hostile territory? Ewers drops back, throws deep, caught. No, he dropped it. Gunnar Helm, their fantastic tight end, has an unforced drop on 3rd and 8. It was a difficult diving catch, sure, but you got to make that catch when it hits your hands. So Texas will punt, and Baylor has their golden opportunity. They've scored 10 unanswered, and they can make it 17 right here. Punt return gets out to the 40, and here come the Baylor Bears. It's a handoff to Washington. Washington cuts outside, and he is taken down after only a 2-yard gain. He has been completely stymied today. 11 carries for just 23 yards. So now it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Bears. It's going to have to be their pass game. That will be their savior in this moment. Washington is taken down after a 4-yard pickup. It's one of his better runs of the day. And now it's 3rd and 4. I mean, it's not necessarily a ball game yet. They still have plenty of time if they can make another stop on Texas. But really, this is their best opportunity to tie the game. With plenty of time, they can drive down the field without worrying about the clock at all. This is their moment. Sawyer Robertson in the shotgun. He drops back, throws short, tipped up in the air, and that is going to be dropped. Could have been an interception, could have been a catch by a lineman, but I don't think they're programmed to make that catch. It'll be 4th and 4. The big question is, do they go for it? I think they should. And they will not. It's going to be a punt for Baylor. Texas gets it right back here with 3:40 to play. There goes the punt. And that'll drop out for a touchback. So here comes Quinn Ewers in the Texas offense. One score of any kind puts this back in Super Sim. Ewers throws the RPO outside. It's going to be a good play to the 30-yard line. I'm not sure who made that catch, but it'll be second inches. It might have been DeAndre Moore Jr. So all Texas needs is 1 yard here to get another first down. And they're going to play chew clock. They're ruthless here with the clock. They want to finish this thing out. Ewers hands off to Blue, and Blue will get the first down. And now, once it gets to the 2-minute timeout, Baylor's going to have to worry about timeouts. And one more first down essentially wins the game for Texas. Let's see if Baylor can step up and make the stop and give their offense one more chance in this ball game. Ewers drops back, wants to go deep, has a man. No, he doesn't. There were no receivers out there. He just floated to the sideline to avoid the sack, but that stops the clock. Just take the sack, dude. That's a free stoppage for Baylor. And now if they can get the first down, they're going to have at least possibly 2 timeouts if they make the stop here. Baylor with a massive opportunity. Ewers throws quickly, and he makes the catch. But that's the 2-minute timeout. This game's not over yet. Baylor still has all 3 timeouts. And now they have to call their timeouts. Here we go. Baylor stacking everybody at the line of scrimmage. Ewers hands it off to Blue. Blue with some blockers, and he picks up 7 yards. It's a good run on 1st and 10 for Texas. There's the first timeout for Baylor. So it's 2nd and 3 from the 50-yard line for the Longhorns. Another run to Blue. Blue is going to get the first down, and that is your ball game. Let's go back to Super Sim. There we go. Baylor did get the ball back for a hot second, but they couldn't do anything with it. That is the end of the game. Texas wins 17-10 in a tough defensive showdown. And ultimately, they just shut down Baylor's offense. Quinn Ewers with 193 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. They did all their scoring in the first half. They were shut out in the second half, but their defense did just enough to keep Baylor from tying the game. Texas gets their 3rd win of Imperialism. They radically expand their territory. They're now going to be bordering a bunch of the frontrunners in this tournament. So we're going to get some huge matchups going forward. Let's go to the map and show you exactly what that's going to look like. Go. Baylor, you had a fun win against Oklahoma State, and you got out of Super Sim, which is commendable, but couldn't do much else besides that. Bye-bye. This long territory here. This border. Weird. Is there anything else I have to do? Nope. And I'm gonna make this logo absolutely massive. actually. We'll probably make it bigger by putting it down here. Well, the question is, do we want to make the logo bigger, or do we want to take up more territory? Give more emphasis. Nope. The rule is we put the logo wherever it is going to be biggest. And they still have a huge border with Missouri regardless. It doesn't matter whether we put them up more centralized with them. And ultimately, we want to try and prioritize getting these smaller territories out of the way faster, if we can. So Texas almost has full control of their state. Rice and Houston are the only ones left. Baylor's gone. And this is your top 23. Going to do a game at some point on Sunday, probably in the late afternoon, possibly early evening. We'll see how that works itself out. That's the end of this episode. We just keep marching forward to January 20th and National Championship Day. Cannot wait. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.